In this video, we're going to go over how to create a new to-do list, as well as how to follow up on it. So to start, let's click Create a new to-do list. And up here we can name it whatever we like, so let's go with Getting Things Done. And if you are familiar with this system, you can start creating a to-do list from scratch, but since we're new with this, let's just click on Create on the basis of a previous to-do list. And when you click here, you can see the list of previous lists that we've created, or you can go with a pre-made one, such as a simple to-do list, which, as you can see here, not too long. Short to-do list. And then finally, the long to-do list. Now, the long to-do list is most appropriate for more complex orders. It's also great if you prefer to see a lot of ideas and just eliminate the ones that you don't really feel fit with your project, rather than having to think of what to input from scratch. Naturally, there are three phases. There's the pre-production phase, then there's the production phase, and finally the transport phase. You can add, remove, or change any number of these stages, or tasks, or to-dos. As you can see, stage pre-production, we can click Edit, and just put pre-production here, or anything else we like, along with the tasks, or if we find something that doesn't really fit with the project, like develop special tooling molds with suppliers, maybe that won't fit with your project, then we could just go delete this task and remove these to-dos. It's really that easy. And let's suppose that we want to add a new to-do or a new task. So for this, we can go add one to-do below. And just for example's sake, we'll write gather information from quality and marketing teams. Click Add. You can see it appeared right there. And if we do need to move anything, it's as simple as drag and drop to rearrange the orders, just as you see there. And after you've set everything up the way you want, all you have to do is come down here and click Save. Though, since I have one already pre-made and set up to go, I'm just going to go down to select it. Here it is, Getting Things Done. And next we'll select a target for the stage pre-production under the target date. And what this is it's not the date for the end project, but for the end of the pre-production phase. In this case, how about we go with March? And we'll go with the 24th, just selecting one. All right, good to go. Next is tracking. And we can choose standard, but I'll show you how it looks real quick. We could create from scratch, and here's the tracking in just a couple milestones, or we can create from the standard template. You can see here it offers launch of production and 100% finished, 80% packed, just as a couple examples that you can use. So for this, we'll go with standard, and then we'll click Save. I need to add the product. I input it here, but let's click Add. There we go. Now it should work fine. Excellent. And the next thing we're going to do is follow up. Okay, as you can see, this is the exact to-do list that we had just created. This is where you or other members of your team are going to go whenever you finish a part of the assignment, any one of these to-dos, so you can check it off. Some things require an action, such as creating the specs. In this case, we can go in and we can select a product specification sheet, a PDF of some sort typically. We could upload it. Since the only thing we had in our products list when we created the new order was the widgets, we're only going to have that one tab here. But if we had more products in the order, then we would have multiple tabs for each, and we could upload multiple specification sheets. So in this case, we'll click Save. And right here you can see that I ticked it at this time and date, and you can't untick it. So you know whoever finished what portion of a project and who's the one who ticked it. In this case, also, the 1 paragraph long description. Let's just assume that I finished that. There we go. And I can leave a comment on it. And add that in. Really easy, and then whoever's running the project can be able to see these comments to also know any more information they should upon them being updated. So next what we'll do is click on the list of potential suppliers that offer the right kind of product. If you want, you can create a new supplier right here, or anyone else who's working with you. Then they can give you all the contact information that's necessary. But in this case, we have a couple on file. You could just start typing in and they'll come up. So we'll just add them to selection. And we'll add them to selection as well. So we'll keep scrolling down. You see all these to-dos which can get done. Remember that you can add or remove whatever you need. It doesn't mean that your project is going to be any bigger or smaller, but this program allows you to make it just perfect for your business. So down here, we can select a supplier, the same suppliers that we had just added. Choose those. All right, those were ticked. And really, that's all there is to it. It's just a matter of you and your team following through, and then as things get done, to start checking them off until the entire project is completed. We really hope this video has been very helpful to you.